This is Dabu7. Right now, reports out of Miami are stating that with this massive storm approaching southern Florida, authorities are going around rounding up the homeless against their will. This is posted over on the AP. They are stating that those that do not go to a shelter will be rounded up, held against their will, and then given a mental health evaluation. Now, there's some argument here to this whole thing. Some could see it as okay, they're rounding up the homeless to protect them. Others are saying that this could go a little too far. Who are they to say if they roll up on a person and they think you're homeless and you're not? What if someone is falsely accused? It just raises a lot of questions here when you start to see the rounding up of people against their will, regardless if the situation here is set up to protect them, so to speak. It has people saying, well, it's against their will. What if they abuse it because they've abused things so many other times? That's a good argument. And I could see both sides of the coin here, where you would want to go out and help the homeless and shelter them, but at the same time rounding people up against their will, holding them for at least 72 hours, invoking the Baker Act, which is a law that enables authorities to institutionalize patients who present a danger or a threat to themselves or others. And this is what they could say. But I think what strikes me as being the eeriest is the fact that down in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, just a couple years ago, with the Apache helicopters and everything swooping in, we saw them doing just this, rounding people up in the streets, marching them across the street and to wherever they wanted to take them as part of the drills. So as of right now, people are being rounded up. And some could say, hey, it's for their own good, their own safety. I can see that side of the coin. But on the other, there is abuse of the power. And we see that all too much in this country. And that, I think, is what is raising most of the red flags. So that's where the situation sits at this point. And truly hoping that everyone down there gets into a safe place and doesn't try to ride this out outside in the elements. I could see and understand that aspect fully. But in a situation like this, you also have to start watching where they're taking these people and housing them specifically. I'll leave a link. I'm going to talk about this more tonight. Underground World News Live over on Dabu 777, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there.